Hey everybody, let's do some editing.
Welcome to Kill Count, where we tally up the victims of all our favorite horror movies. I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at Your Next, the slasher released in 2011. Your Next is a home invasion film written by Simon Barrett and directed by Adam Wingard. Two guys who made a bunch of other movies together, including The Gift, and the 2016
Hey J Turtle God, what's up, yo? What up, Mario Clips?
Blair Witch movie.
Hey everybody.
Although there have been plenty of home invasion movies in the horror genre, Your Next is a memorable entry because of gruesome kills, the dark and improvised humor, and most of all, the amazing badassery of final girl Erin, played by Sharni Vincent.
Hi everybody.
For anyone who's ever watched a horror movie,
doing a little editing stream. Yeah, I wish I could game, but the whole Cult of Chucky thing really threw me. Oh, it's the wrong microphone. Wrong microphone. Shit. 1 second. Ha 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 ha. 1 second. Audio input. Audio input. Let's do this one. Oh no. What? Hey guys. So my mic is hold on. I see. Yeah. Shit. It's pulling up my webcam mic. Hold on. Gotta fix this. I've been having a lot of audio issues with stuff going on, so let's see. That's not right. How about we don't tap mics. You're right. I shouldn't tap the mic. But it has a little like phone thing. Doesn't that make it okay to do that? I don't know, man. Mic in. This is dumb. Front panel. But it is plugged in. What's up? What's up? How's that? Is that better? Cool. Great. All right. And then all I gotta do is change this. Sorry about this, people.
And now it should be good, right? Are we good? We cool? Are we all good? Great. Cool. Hi everybody, how's it going? I am editing. I'm editing stuff. So now I'm editing. I really wish that I could play a game or just hang out and chat with you guys for my 6-month anniversary, but unfortunately, Cult of Chucky kind of threw me off my schedule with its late release, and so now I'm playing catch up, doing Your Next. So that's what I'm working on. Well, thank you, Spinosaurus. The time has flown. Yeah, right? 6 months? That's a long time. Intelligent. This is your movie. Erin is ridiculously resourceful and level-headed, and watching her try to survive the situation and save the clues family stuck with makes for an... It does not feel like 6 weeks to me. It's been a lot of work. And like I said before, this movie's got a bunch of really memorable, gory kills. So let's get to them. The movie begins with some fucking... Dude... Your Next is also probably one of my favorites. It's probably top 10 for me. Love Your Next. The movie begins with some fucking. Don't get too excited though, because the girl Talia sure isn't. It's a very good movie. She walks off her disappointment when some lights outside come on, so maybe she should put 2 and 2 together with the door wall being open there. Thanks, guys. I'm real glad you're all... She puts on a track that will be a motif throughout the film, and I won't play it in this video because copyright, but... Why no Snapchat? It's too much for me. I gotta live my life, man. I can't just do that thing where, like, I live my whole life through social media. I just can't do it. Snapchat's just one too many for me. I tweet a lot, so you can follow me there, and I try to use Instagram. Oh, thanks, Blondie Boy. Thank you very much, sir. Hope you liked your shout out and cult. I do have an Instagram. I got James A. Janice is my personal one, and Dead Meat James is my Dead Meat one. Thanks, Aaron. It's called Looking for the Magic, but it's called Looking for the Magic by MTG. You should go play it right now because it's fantastic. Yeah, there's not going to be a Halloween kill count on Halloween. Meanwhile, Mr. Casanova. Yeah, there's also Dead Meat Tumblr. Check that out. You guys got the link? You guys got the link for that? Eric Carson. Meanwhile, Mr. Casanova himself, Eric Carson finishes hosing himself off and goes into his bedroom to find a message on his window reminding him of what movie he's in. Congrats on 200K, bitch. Now do Halloween. Hey, username eat my ass, little bitch. No, fuck you. It's written in the blood of Talia. Hey, Allie. Whose body? It's written in the blood of Talia, whose body he sees on the ground. I can't tell exactly. Yeah, so there's the link to the Tumblr if you want to check that shit out. Do that. He sees on the ground. All my social media is the same, guys. My personal social medias are my name, James A. Janice, and the Dead Meat social medias are Dead Meat James. Exactly what happened to it, possibly a throat slit or some other wound to the head, but whatever it is, she did. And Eric. Oh shit! Thank you, Spinosaurus, and Spinosaurus. Be safe if there's a Halloween. Better be in the basement, or if there's a Halloween. Jesus Christ, that's where my mind is. If there's a tornado outside, make sure you get in the basement, man. Who grabs him by the throat and raises a machete up for a powerful slash and an off-screen death that splatters blood all over the window. Favorite Bowie song is Rock and Roll Suicide. Aw, dude, you're messing up your own message. How's anyone supposed to read what it says now with all that extra blood everywhere? I will say that the script for Your Next was a lot easier for me to write than Cult. Cult was just such a complicated movie that I was like, I don't know how to write the script. But Your Next is a pretty simple movie. Characters in this movie. Oh, Carla Flores, thank you. Hey, yourself. By Barbara Crampton, star of iconic horror films such as Reanimator and Chopping Mall. And she notices their neighbor Eric, the guy from the opening, is home. Paul mentions Eric left his wife for. Do I prefer Your Next or Get Out? I don't know. They're such different movies. I like them both a lot. I don't know what I would prefer. They're pulling up to this bomb-ass vacation home to prepare their 35-year anniversary with their family. Yeah, thank you, Liz, for making Dead Meat lock screens. They're pulling up to this bomb-ass vacation home to prepare a party celebrating. They're pulling up to this bomb-ass vacation home to prepare a party celebrating their 35-year anniversary with their family. Paul knows as the door is open when they get there. Why are you fatter on live streams? It's probably the camera angle or the lighting or just your douchebag mind working overtime, dude. One of those three. Already on their way to the party is Crispin, the middle son. Crispin, the middle son. Oh, thanks, Matt. Thank you so much, buddy. She's a little nervous because his family is super well off since patriarch Paul just retired from a big-time defense contract. No, Allie, I'm super fat. It's the secret I've been trying to keep hidden, and I've been trying to not let anyone know that I'm fat. But I don't know. Guess the secret's out. Guess I've been exposed. Company. While cleaning, Aubrey hears a crash upstairs. Heads outside while Paul goes upstairs to check on it. Yeah, I'm on Discord. I unfortunately don't make my. Oh, thank you, Shadow Wolf, for your. Thank you, dude. Just Crispin. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't make it to my Discord server as often as I would like to. You know the whole story, guys. Once I have enough time, I will. But right now, it's like I just don't find the time to make my way over there. Aaron thinks it's just fine. Paul seems visibly annoyed by both his parents. Dude, your mom's Barbara Crampton. That's freaking dope. He also doesn't seem too thrilled about his brothers and sister coming the next day. Clearly, this family's a bit dysfunctional. And to add to their problems... Saw remake? Jigsaw's not a remake, is it? You've got an outsider looking in. And to add to their problems, you've got an outsider looking in, as this peeping wolf proves when he creeps on Crampton taking some midnight pills in the kitchen. The next morning, Crispin comes downstairs to find Eric chatting with the oldest brother, Drake, and his wife, Kelly. Drake has classic issues with brother traits, wrestling with Chris. Brother traits, wrestling with... Hey, Sahiba. Wrestling with Chris. Thanks, Rainbow Rapper Panda, which is a wonderful mental image. Crispin and calling him fat. When Aaron wrestling with Crispin and calling him fat. I'm surprised by how many people aren't familiar with Your Next. Aubrey if she needs help with anything, Aubrey sends her to the neighbors for milk. Thanks, JoJo Tube. I will. While she's gone, Paul talks to Crispin about Crispin's mom. Yeah, Jesse's vlogs do it. And Drake and Kelly talk disparagingly of Aaron. When Aaron gets to Eric's house, When Aaron gets to Eric's house, her knocks are greeted with nothing but the sweet, sweet bass line of MTG. Again, this song is freaking dope, and I wish I could play it here, but instead just enjoy dead Eric's corpse chilling out to the tune. Yeah, I can see everybody, Victini. I can see everybody. I made your Saturday. You're welcome, Nate. Thank you. You made my Saturday, dude.
Youngest brother Felix and his
Thanks.
And with that, we have our cast. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, Babs. Because
this is your next.
This movie is one of the things that sets it apart.
Yeah, I'll do TV series kill counts when I have the time.
The acting in this movie is one of the things that sets it apart. These are all really talented actors playing very defined.
Welcome, Tony, to your first stream on this channel. I do them pretty frequently. Sometimes it's gaming, sometimes it's editing.
The dinner scene is so great to watch, as you get a feel for how Felix and Z see this family as kind of a joke. Drake is shown to be an instigator, picking on artsy Felix and his lack of filmmaking experience. And Crispin and Aaron are just...
No, I'm not on Twitch. That's another thing where it's just like one too many things for me. Beth, my friend Beth Brad, who made my logo and who lives down the hall from me, she swears by Twitch. She fucking loves Twitch.
Drake won't let them though. Pulling out of them that Aaron was actually Crispin's TA.
Thanks, Sandy.
Thoughts on the matter. This breaks out into a heated family argument where lots of people are yelling at each other until Felix notices something that makes him get up and go towards the window. As the Davidsons continue their family feuds.
Breaking Bad. I don't know if I would do Breaking Bad. I feel like Breaking Bad would be a kill count I would do in like 4 years when I'm running out of ideas of like, oh fuck, what can I put on this channel? Breaking Bad?
He falls over dead, our third kill of the film. Fun fact, Felix was played by horror director Ty West, who's worked with all these guys a lot. Obviously, Felix's departure causes a panic.
I won't do Deadpool. I won't do superhero movies, guys. I don't like superhero movies.
The family screams and drops to the ground. More crossbows fly into the room. We see the...
I think also, I mean, kill counts for superhero movies, the way I do them, would be like 0. Because no one ever fucking dies in superhero movies. I know that that's starting to change or whatever. I don't fucking care. Everyone who dies in a superhero movie is just like nameless assholes that I don't like to count. Like, I don't like to count the shit.
We see the assailant aim one at Aubrey, but instead...
How can you not like superhero movies that are all the same every time? I don't know, man.
Aaron is already proving herself.
I like stuff that's different.
Getting Aubrey down to...
I say after covering 12 Friday the 13th.
Aubrey down to... Getting Aubrey down safely to the... Getting Aubrey down safely to the ground and trying to keep everyone calm.
Let's not talk about superhero movies, because everyone always gets mad at me. I don't need people getting mad at me just for my opinions about things, okay? I don't need that. I don't need to get fucking dogpiled on because I have different opinions, all right?
Doesn't quite work on Kelly. With their cell phones,
get the fuck out of here.
Won't work. Felix provides some useful information about cell phone jammers, surmising the attacker must be using one.
You don't know what pin to get, Jesse's vlog? I really like the Jason X one.
Aaron directs the Davidsons to safety, having them use chairs as shields and stopping them from pulling the arrow out of Drake's back. So that would be bad news bears.
Blondie Boy is... Blondie Boy only likes blonde superheroes.
Suggesting someone make a run for a vehicle, and they have a brief argument over who should go. And it's this kind of natural black humor that really makes...
What is dead silence? Oh, it's like a dummy, right?
Aaron tries to talk them all into staying, but Amy says she wants to prove herself and help her family. Felix and Paul open the doors as Amy runs full speed.
Thanks, Kai Fang Flores.
Instead, runs straight into a wire strung across the doorway. She falls to her ground. She falls to the ground, her throat gushing with blood, and lies there bleeding to death for a good long while as her parents and siblings scream, watching her die. It's actually really effective, the way Aubrey screams about her baby dying and Drake goes into shock at the sight of his dead sister.
Does it piss me off when people call me dead meat? It doesn't piss me off. I saw some comments on Colt being like, hey, I don't know the YouTuber's name, but Chucky's moving behind him. I'm like, dude, I say it in the beginning of every video. Like, did you miss that? I'm James. Yeah.
Funny to emotional on a dime, all while keeping it real. Damn, this is some good shit, yo.
Aaron, I'd rather someone say, "Call me dead meat," than be like, "Hey, God, whose name I don't know." Aaron ain't got time for tears, though. Instead, arming herself with a knife, making sure all the doors and windows are locked, and trying to text 911. Crispin's a little amazed by it. He'd be even more impressed if he saw what happened in the kitchen when an attacker punches through the window and grabs Aaron. There won't be a Jeepers Creepers kill count. Sorry, folks. Tiger Mask's arm and pins it to a wall, but as she's looking for something to finish the job with, thanks, Marlon. Will you live stream Friday the 13th on October 13th? Sure. To get away. Yeah, I'll do that. You'll get him next time, Aaron. Don't worry. I promise. I wish I could do it earlier, but since I'll have to work that day, I won't be able to start until about 7 o'clock my time, which is 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Yeah, good luck getting some sleep after witnessing all that. She won't really have the chance to, though, since from under the bed comes a wolf mask invader. She notices him in the room just in Thanks, Fareed Abia. And slash it down on her. When the rest of the family runs upstairs to check on her, they enter the room to find her dead on the bed. Machete. Oh, that's when they're releasing Part 4, Jason? Dope. The machete lodged deep into her skull for the 5th kill of the movie. Wolf Mask must be an expert artist, because he wrote that message real fast and pretty good penmanship, as far as blood writing on the wall goes. Paul is obviously super upset about this, so Kelly takes Thanks, Logan Griggs. To cover up, Kelly takes care to cover up Audrey's body. Then she checks under the bed to find a giant loud jump scare as Wolf Mask appears. This freaks her out so much she runs straight out of the house. Allie, are you going to get a Friday the 13th hat on Friday the 13th? Drake tries to follow, but gets his quarrel caught on the garret, causing him to pull... Wouldn't that be fun? Caught on the garage. Gets his quarrel caught on the garret, causing him to pull... Caught on the garage, causing him... It's his quarrel caught on the garret, causing him to pull the bolt out of his back and faint. Can I do Leprechaun after this? There's too many Leprechaun movies, man. Gee, James, haven't been around for a while, but I've been keeping up. Super proud of you. Congrats. Thanks, Mom. I mean, Kaylee. Thanks, Kaylee. Kelly runs through the woods and past an attacker. She exits frame left, pursued by a lamb. She goes to Eric's and passes an attacker in a lamb mask. She exits frame left, pursued by a lamb. You guys will get the schedule for the remaining kill counts of this year. She goes to Eric's on Friday the 13th. I'll announce that. Yeah. So yeah. Anyone here? I mean, it's only 170 people out of the thousands that watch the kill count. But just so you all know, your next kill count is going to come out on Saturday the 14th. It's going to come out a day late. It'll give me a little bit more time to edit. But not really, because I have to have an extra video out for Friday the 13th where I announce all the fun stuff, including the schedule. She gets to Eric's house, and since she's a big MTG, fan, she wants in on his one-man jam sesh. Little does she know he's just the corpse on the couch. Before she can figure it out, she turns around and gets punched by Lambface through the window. She tries to crawl away, and he casually follows her, allowing her to discover Aaron's body. I'm a big Cucky fan. To finish the job, he takes an axe and is all like, "Now watch this drive." Kelly is killed as the movie's 6th victim, keeping the bodies coming at a pretty steady rate. The MTG starts... Oh, wow. Christian Hatfield is a very angry little person on the internet. Wow. They're very mad. The MTG song starts another loop, and Lambface takes a breather next to his pale dead Eric for a shot that looks like it could be the start to a really fucked up beer commercial. Yeah, I love your next MS football. Thanks, Allie. I got a little ball of rage. A little ball of rage. Guys, don't be balls of rage. Balls of rage will get banned from here if you're a ball of rage. All right, I don't need. And you know what? Don't try to get around it by being like a square of rage or a trapezoid of rage. Don't try that shit. All right, you do that shit, you're gonna get banned. Who just got banned? Oh, you don't. Oh, I mean, if there's. Oh, don't. I say save the bans for people who are being offensive. If they keep requesting kill counts, I would prefer them not to. You can time them out. I think a ban is a little bit too much for that. Oh, Michigan versus Michigan State game is on. Who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning? I hope it's me.
And Crispin agrees to go outside to try to get a car. Since
Oh, okay,
as far
Liz.
as they know, Kelly got away just fine.
No hexagons of rage.
Aaron gives him a cleaver to protect himself with, but when he goes outside, he finds the car hood popped open and the vehicle disabled.
Would I rather watch Curse of Chucky or You're Next? You're Next.
He goes back inside just to debrief the others and say he's going to make a run for it to a place he can safely call the cops from. He and Aaron share a tearful goodbye, and then he's off. Aaron takes charge once more.
MSU is winning. Boo.
Directing Felix and Z to help remove Drake's body and shooting down shooting down Felix's body and shooting down Felix's idea to hide in the basement. She also boils some water for later use and grabs a handful of culinary weapons for everyone. A crash through the window causes her to drop them all, though, so she's unarmed when Tiger Mask invades the house with his trusty axe in tow. She dodges a swing and fights. She dodges a swing and fights back with a foot to the crotch, then grabs a meat tenderizer and takes out the back of his knee.
I mean, MSU might be better at football, and I guess basketball and other things that don't really matter. But you know, U of M's better at the real stuff.
Then guys, Aaron just goes fucking ham on this asshole, beating him in the back of the head until he's down. And then doing what we always want our horror movie characters to do and making sure he's dead for real by tenderizing his skull into a little meat patty, extra rare.
Guys, there's a frequently asked questions document, an FAQ document. If you have questions, check that thing out before you ask them, because chances are your question is answered by that thing. And even if it's not, you'll learn some stuff. And then you can ask your question if it's not on there, and I'll answer it.
As the viewer and the other characters realize just how formidable Aaron's going to be. She rips off the tiger mask to reveal a nondescript face and asks Felix and Z if they know him, but they don't.
Then what is your question, Blonde?
They see that tiger face.
Who has read that fact like a Bible?
Through the window, but Felix assures her that. Felix assures Aaron they see that tiger face Kelly's body to crash through the window. But Felix assures Aaron that Crispin could still be okay. Meanwhile, Paul has realized that whoever killed Aubrey is still in the house, so he heads upstairs armed with a knife to extract some justice. He finds evidence that someone's been living there for a while, and then the lights go out. Felix tells Aaron the circuit breaker is downstairs and for her to go check it out. Well, he goes upstairs to find Paul, but then Paul flips his lights back. But then Paul flips the lights back on himself. Paul tells Felix.
I don't know how long this is gonna be.
Paul tells Felix about his discovery, and then an attacker comes from behind.
I'm curious. Why do you ask? Why do some people ask how long the stream's gonna be? Is it so that they can leave and like come back, or are they just like, how long is this gonna be? Oh, I feel so compelled to watch every minute you do, and I don't have the time to watch a stream right now. So like, how long am I stuck here watching you against my will? Just curious which reason you ask how long it'll be for.
Paul stumbles around.
Thanks, Bradley.
Reaching out to a disgusted-looking Felix for help before finally falling to the ground and dying as he stares up at Felix and Z. Pretty impassive about his death. About as impassive as Wolf Mask when he walks up next to them and stands there.
I know it is, Liz.
Turns out Felix and Z are working with the killers. A fun twist to the movie that makes a rewatch really fun. Really interesting as you start to rewatch. Really fun as you. Really interesting as you start to read into all the looks.
They want to know when it ends so they can enjoy as much time as possible. Not sure I follow, but thank you, I think.
They give each other. Meanwhile, Lamb Mask on the prowl with his crossbow and discovers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Happy Death Day. Although as soon as I found out it was PG-13, I immediately turned on that movie. Prior to learning that, I was like, "Oh, that movie looks like a lot of fun. I'm super excited for it." And then, like, in one of the previews I watched, I noticed the PG-13 thing, and I was like, oh, fuck this movie. There's no fucking way that's going to be good. A fucking PG-13 fucking slasher. Fuck that. That's dumb.
Erin hears his temper tantrum and arms herself to the teeth with everything she can, but Landmask overhears her and starts Jack Torrancing his way through the door. Drake stumbles back into the movie, distracting Landmask long enough for Erin to make a move, running out and stabbing him in the back with a screwdriver. He runs up.
Yeah, that's a good question, Char. Can anyone answer this? Have there historically been any good PG-13 slashers? There are good PG-13 horror movies, for sure. Because, like, if you're a good supernatural, spooky horror movie, it's fine. You can do that with a PG-13 rating. But, like, a slasher is about the kills. And I'm very skeptical of a PG-13 slasher.
He runs out the front door, and Erin locks it behind him. Drake asks about Kelly, and Erin lies, saying she hasn't heard anything.
Do I miss doing Drunk Disney?
Felix and Z join them, saying Paul's upstairs lying down, and the four of them go to the basement to arm up with tools. As Erin shows Z how to make some home...
I don't know if I'd call Jaws a slasher. I think it's more of like a creature flick, creature feature, monster movie.
Home Alone traps to ward off the invaders. Z asks her what we're all wondering. Cool, good enough for me. In the basement, Felix breaks the truth to Drake about Kelly's death, who then adds injury to Drake about Kelly's death, and then adds
none of the Friday the 13th are PG-13.
Adds injury to insult by stabbing Drake in the stomach with a screwdriver. Felix takes the Canadian approach to murder, but he's not. Felix takes the Canadian approach to murder, but he's not.
Thanks, Spinosaurus. I've become a Patreon. But how do I access the unlisted live streams? Here, I'm gonna make a note, dude, to like send that out when I'm done with this. Send out Patreon live stream or Patreon. It's a playlist on YouTube with all the live streams. So send out Patreon playlist to $10 and up patrons. There, I made a little note for myself. Thank you. The Ring is PG-13, but The Ring's not a slasher.
To keep on stabbing Drake with a bunch of different screwdrivers. Taking a while there, Felix. Drake finally does his little bro a solid. Drake finally does his little bro a solid and listens to him. A solid and listens to him, collapsing to the ground with over half a dozen tools in him. Fun fact, Drake was played by Joe Swanberg, another director who's worked with all these guys a lot, including on a segment in VHS. Looks like Z about to get in on the action, too.
Prom Night, the original, is PG-13? Really? Interesting. I'd have to rewatch it to see if it's any good, but I mean, it's a classic, so.
But Erin turns around before she can.
What, with fucking Leslie Nielsen?
Erin goes upstairs to check on Paul. And
oh, the remake was. Ooh, I feel like that's a taller order. Because, like, was that any good? A remake of Prom Night that's PG-13? I can't imagine that being any good.
Wolfmask tries to sneak up on her with a machete, but she chucks her tenderizer at him, and when she misses, gets straight the fuck out of there by jumping through the second-story window. This chick is unstoppable, yo.
It takes between 20 and 30 hours to edit.
She gets up and runs to safety in the woods, pulling the shard out of her leg. And then
I can't wait for the snowman, dude.
To safety in the woods, pulling the shard out of her leg, and then she dodges the crossbow that Lambo sends her way.
Yeah. Prom Night doesn't sound promising. Doesn't sound promising.
A crossbow bolt that Landmask sends her way. She gets back inside and hides behind the curtains to put a tourniquet around her leg.
No, or wait, your next is the one movie with the mask. There's like 3 masks in it, a lamb, a tiger, and a wolf.
Landmask pursues her and is far enough to peek inside before entering. Seeing one of the boards Erin placed down as a trap. But he doesn't see the second board she's placed closer to the window and steps right onto it.
Just lost so much respect for you. What, for my awesome pun, Alan Knight?
Again, very unlike a lamb. Damn it, man. We've got plenty more people who will do this job and stay in character. The bastards upstairs hear this, bro. The bastards upstairs hear. The bastards. The bastards upstairs hear this ruckus, and Felix sends Wolfmask down.
Cult of Chucky is the opposite of the Jason Goes to Hell of the franchise. I don't know if you're the same person who said that in a comment, dude, but like, it is the exact fucking opposite. Because Jason Goes to Hell doesn't have Jason in it. Cult of Chucky has the opposite of that.
To inspect. Seems like he might be having some buyer's remorse, but Z comforts him and tries to get freaky. But
Plus, it's the opposite in another regard. Jason Goes to Hell like ignores the backstory established by the previous 8 films and just makes something up on its own. Cult of Chucky acknowledges and continues the continuity of the movies that came before it. There's no, I don't know how the fuck you can even compare it.
Yeah, the whole fucking next to dead mom thing, kind of a turn off for Felix. So he goes downstairs and yells at the remaining attackers about how they're doing a shit job since he had to stab his own brother to death. Erin overhears this, so at least now she knows what's going on. Lamb Mask claps back at Felix, saying Tiger Mask was his brother. Felix sympathizes. Felix sympathizes with him. In the middle of gasping for breath, Felix promises he'll up his payment to $500,000 for Lamb Mask and $300K for Wolf Mask, and points out that the only way he can pay them is if he gets for Wolf Mask, and points out that the only way he can pay them if he survives to get his
What's my real name? What?
If he survives to get his inheritance, which was apparently the whole.
The Trick or Treat movie isn't PG-13. There's no fucking way that thing is PG-13. Are there boobs? Yeah, there are boobs.
Just then, Erin's phone goes off because of a received emergency message, and Wolf Mask says he'll take care of it. She jabs him in the throat when he goes to when he opens the curtain and she jabs him in the throat when he opens the curtain and runs.
Insidious might be PG-13, but again, not a slasher. Not a slasher.
Way, the 2 remaining assassins following her, but she tricks them by going outside and immediately jumping back inside through the windows. So Felix, Z, and Wolfie go off on a wild goose hunt through the forest. Through the forest. Lambface sees the open window and figures it out, though, and as he peeks inside to see what's going on, Erin stabs him in the head with a knife.
Is Krampus PG-13?
He falls to the ground.
I've never seen
no
it.
Double tap from Erin required. For her part, she stands.
Oh, Richard Lucero on episode 6 of Exorcist, fucking great. That's right, dude. It's fucking great, right, dude? The ending of that second episode, when it happened, I was just like, what? That was on Fox? It's crazy, dude. I love it. Thank you, Tyler Shearer. If you did kill counts for TV shows, not saying you would you do it by episode or series itself? What I'm thinking is to do half a season for a episode of a kill count. So it would be like Walking Dead season 1 would be its own video, but then season 2 would be like part 1, season 2 part 1, season 2 part 2. Season 3 part 1, season 3 part 2. I would be willing to alter that. I've never seen Ash vs. Evil Dead, but people have told me that if I did that, it would have to be on an episode by episode basis because so many people die. Maybe for that I could do like groupings. Basically, I'm open to be adaptable depending on the series. And like maybe Ash vs. Evil Dead would be like we're covering 3 episodes at a time, you know?
In the window looking like a complete and total badass that she is. Knife. He falls to the ground dead.
Oops, hit the wrong button there.
For her part, she stands in the window looking like a complete and total badass that she is. She takes his axe and some string to the funky beat. She takes his axe and some string into the funky beats of some synthesizer music, sets up a trap in the doorway with it.
It's a little hard to read comments, but I'm trying, Butter Army. I'm trying.
Outside, Felix and Wolfie argue some more, and then Wolfie goes to head back into the house in case Erin's there. Felix takes Wolfie's crossbow and runs off with Z. Wolfmask enters through the window, and Erin escapes into the basement, where she takes a log and knocks out all the lights down there. When Wolf follows, she distracts him by setting up a camera to flash a whole bunch, and then jumps out and beats him to death with the log during the burst of light from the camera.
Yeah, I have one series in mind that could feature other YouTubers.
It's a fun, artful way to capture the skill that takes our count into the double digits. When she goes back upstairs, Felix takes his crossbow shot, but of course he missed, the little wiener guy. Z takes the crossbow and climbs inside the house as Felix goes to the trunk to turn off his cell phone jammer and grab a
Would
knife.
you say that Hostel is a horror movie? Yeah. What the fuck else would it be, dude? Horror Thug Life? What else would Hostel be if not a horror movie? My idea of the horror genre for me is an expansive genre that includes many subgenres and movies as diverse as slashers to supernatural things to things like Get Out, which are dramas, thrillers, even to things like on the outer skirts of my definition of horror would be like The Guest, which I would consider it can be part of the horror genre. It would be like action horror. You can have action horror. That's fine. That's okay.
Z tries to be sneaky, but Aaron ambushes her and gets her in a headlock. When Felix rushes in to save Z, Aaron tosses that water at him. Aaron uses the pod to beat down
The Visit. Yeah. Like The Visit is, I think definitely by the end, I don't know what else to call it besides horror, but
Z and kicks a door. Aaron uses the pod to beat down Z and kicks a door into Felix's head. But while she's choking Z, Felix is able to get back up and stab her in the back. Aaron turns around and
I do edit web content for Fox.
Busts the blender pitcher over his face, then slams the blender blades into the top of his head and fucking plugs that bad boy in for a super unique and memorable kill. Straight up pureeing Felix's skull and brain beats. Who wants a Felix shake? Before Z can properly recover from her partial asphyxiation, Aaron takes the knife out of her back and slams it with some flourish into the top of Z's skull, killing her and finally ridding herself of these shitty entitled brats once and for all. Her safety guaranteed, she takes a breather between the two corpses. Aaron sees Felix's phone ring and answers it
No, Sausage Party is not a horror movie.
without saying a word.
My definition is not that expansive.
On the other end is Crispin, who asks if the job is over yet, and apologizes for leaving earlier, saying he's not good with blood and couldn't handle it when shit started to get real. So yeah, it turns out Crispin was in on it too. Another fun little twist. He thinks the silence is just Felix being pissed, so he comes back inside through the window to see what's going on. Aaron confronts him outright, and when she
Well, just because it's gory doesn't mean it's a horror film. Like fucking what's it called? Hot Fuzz isn't a horror movie, but it's got a ton of gory kills in it, or at least one really gory one. Yeah.
And when he asks where
Guys, quit requesting movies, please. Quit crowding up the chat with that, man.
Felix is, she says that she, and when he asks where Felix is, she says that she killed him. He seems fine with
No, it's not Fox News. I do not do any work for Fox News. Trust me.
She says that
I
she
would
killed
not.
him. He seems fine with that and tries to tell her that they never meant to kill her because she would be the witness who would attest to what happened. Then they could and they could run off together with the money and live happily ever after. But she just had to go and mess it up. He tries to spin it in a positive light, saying that he's now the sole inhabitant of the inheritance, so that means more money for them and a debt-free existence for her. She's not.
No, Ellen, the part that's not editing is me talking to you
He's
guys.
not swayed though, and stabs him in the neck with a knife.
Puppet Master, it's about puppets and Nazis.
He looks up at her as she stabs him once more, this time right in the eye for another gnarly kill in this bloodtastic movie. Immediately after that, though, Aaron is shot. Turns out the cops finally. Immediately after that, though, Aaron is shot. Turns out the cops finally got her message and showed up to the house. She's still alive though, and tries to yell for the cop not to come inside, but it's too late. He trips the trap, and an axe swings down for the last kill of the movie, killing the cop off screen.
Hi,
since it
Victoria.
immediately cuts to a blood splatter title screen.
All right, cool. Did this. Oh, I loved Hush. I miss football, man. I saw your joke. No, it doesn't count.
Welcome to
Hush, hush. Thought I heard you calling my name now. Hush, hush. I love just the same now. Hush.
The movie begins with something.
No, I can't do Outlast, man. I can't do any games tonight. I'm too far behind in this this kill count. Oh my God. Let's see. I gotta avoid the boobs that are in the beginning here. Can't have boobs in this video. No, no, no. No boobs here. No boobs, Mr. Manual YouTube reviewer who's watching this to make sure it's appropriate for all advertisers. Spinosaurus, how many takes did it get you to get that Chucky doll to land on your face? All right, let's find out. Here, guys. Let's watch the behind the scenes. Oh yeah, these are bloopers. That's what I was thinking when I did this. I was like, oh, people are always asking for bloopers. Most of the time, it's just me fucking up a line and resetting, but these are actual bloopers, so that's fun. Ah, Child's Play project. I'm glad I don't have to open you ever again. I just like being done with the series. I had a good time with Child's Play though. Is it this file? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see.
Just like a freaking dad, man. It's uncanny.
Oh, what is this? Oh shit. I didn't notice this. This like dot? Oh, there's like a speck on the teleprompter screen or the lens. Oh, fuck. See that? See that? That sucks. I'll have to clean that up. Ugh. That's kind of what happened with the Thing. Everyone's like, why do your eyes look different in the Thing? It's like, dog, there's a smudge on the fucking teleprompter screen. It fucked everything up. Oh, I think this is me being like, hey,
Movie's over for real. Hey, baby. Gonna need you to throw Chucky at me. Yeah, I'll look back for it. I'll be like, okay. At least we can actually do this one again. Burn, but it still had a fair number of kills. How many exactly? Let's grab our friend Chucky and get to the numbers. Okay, I'll have to look this way, I guess, to see him coming. And try to toss him higher, I guess? Just go for it and I'll, like, try to catch it. Okay. Okay. Definitely a slow burn, but it still had a fair number of kills. How many exactly? Let's grab our friend Chucky and get to the numbers. Almost. He, like, turned around. Yeah. Chucky attacked me with his back. A slow burn, but it still had a fair number of kills. How many exactly? Let's grab our friend Chucky and get to the numbers. Oh, God! Almost. Yeah, no.
that fucking dot is annoying me.
Definitely a slow burn, but it still had a fair number of kills. How many exactly? Let's grab our friend Chucky and get to the numbers. Oh, God! God! God!
That one could have worked.
Maybe. You want to try one more just in case? That one might be a little... It was definitely a slow burn, but it still had a fair number of kills. How many exactly? Let's grab our friend Chucky and get to the numbers. Oh, God!
The he's killing me thing, I didn't even plan on doing that. See, like, I cut it. I was like, okay, that last one's good. Cut. And then, like, right before moving on, I was like, babe, do you want to try just one more and just see if it's any good? And so I just did a single, like, just one more, and it was, like, perfect.
Let's grab our friend Chucky and get to the numbers.
Like, right to the face.
He's killing me!
But I didn't even plan on doing that. That just came out, which was fun. So. Oh, and then there was another moment. Thanks, Spinosaurus. Did I take acting classes? I've taken various acting classes. Nothing, never anything for too long, though. Oh, yeah, and then, yeah, this happened, too. Where is it?
This is away and tells Maddie she'll check it.
That was the one time he fell.
Yep, this is away and tells Maddie she'll check it.
That's it. But yeah, the way I got Chucky to stay up there was just tape. I like did double-sided tape. So, I mean, clearly from his first position of looking at me, then I just like had him just like starting to climb down, like look down. Although that doesn't look great in retrospect. It kind of looks like he just fell, so that's dumb. But then the next position was, yeah, and it took me a while to set it up because like it wouldn't work. So I had to use double-sided tape between like his forehead and the bookcase, and also on his hand, and then use his other hand to kind of like bolster against the roof of that part. Yeah, so that's how I did it. It was a lot of tape. Let me get back to your next. Do 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 do. Come on, you don't need to save. I didn't even do anything. Cancel. Fuck you. I don't need that save. Looking for
Free kills. Let's get to him. The movie.
All right, let's get back to this. The thing I have to be doing. Thanks, Michael. Oops. Uh-oh. No boobs. No boobs. No boobs. No whammies. No whammies. No boobies. No boobies. Snoot.
The movie begins with some fucking. Don't get.
No boobies. No boobies. No boobies. No boobies. No boobies. I'll cover this part later, I guess.
She walks off her.
Does this count? Like, it's just side boob. I don't want to test YouTube.
For disappointment. She walks off her disappointment once more. She walks off her disappointment when some lights outside come on, so maybe she should put two inside. Come on. So maybe she should put two and two together with the door.
Do you guys know what the term door wall? Have you ever heard door wall? Do you guys know that term? It's a term for the patio door or the sliding glass door. You ever hear that term?
Door wall being open there.
I don't care. I'm going to use it. It's a Michigan thing.
Puts on a track though.
It's a Michigan term.
Door wall being open there. She puts on a track. Door wall being open there. She puts on a track.
Added to the pinned comment. You know what I need to add to the fucking pinned comment for fucking cult is, yes, I know that that's Kyle. I know that that's Andy's foster sister. I know who the fuck that is. What's so annoying is that I had a line there that was like, this blonde lady dressed in black steps up. And then I had a line that was like, guess who? And I cut it to get it under 16 minutes. And I could have probably put in that little guess who line, which would have implied more that I knew who she was. But I left it out just to be sure I was underneath 16 minutes. And then everyone's like, it's not a blonde lady, it's Kyle. And it's like, yeah, I know it's Kyle. That's why I include the clip of Chucky saying, Kyle. I fucking know. Oh, man. Sometimes, guys, sometimes YouTube, I left out the whole, I didn't see a natural way to include Carlos having a husband. It didn't seem like it would fit into the script.
Track that will be a motif throughout the film, and I track that will be a track that will be a motif throughout the film, and I won't play it in this video because copyright. It's called Looking for the Magic by MTG, and you should go play it right now because it's fantastic.
What do I keep humming or mumbling? It's this song in this movie that I can't play because of copyright, but it's like it's repeated over and over and over in this movie, so it really gets in your head. But it's pretty cool. So it's called Looking for the Magic. It's by MTG. Look it up. It's a cool song.
Meanwhile, Mr. Casanova.
Oh shit! There it is.
Magic. Meanwhile, Mr. Casanova himself, Eric Carson, finishes hosing himself off and goes into his bedroom to finish hosing himself off.
No, Liz, I did not have a joke there. Ah. Fuck. This music is just gonna be in this editing stream. There's no way to avoid it. It's constantly playing.
Himself off and goes into his bedroom to find a message.
Fuck. I hate it when I hit the wrong button.
Him of what movie he's in. It's written in the window, reminding a message from the office. Goes into his bedroom to find a message on his window. Reminding him of what movie he's in. It's written in the blood of written in the blood of
I lick you boom boom down. Oh god damn it. Don't even remind me of that song. Guys, definitely watch this movie, You're Next. It's very fucking good. It's very good. I love it when people try to be like, who's that person standing behind you? Like I don't have a fucking window with my camera on the other monitor for me to constantly look at because I like to look at myself. What's up? Hey, baby. Hey, James, how you doing? Oh, you doing good. I see that. Yeah, you know. Are they making a sequel? Because this was from fucking 2011. It's been a while. It's been a while. Informer, I lick your boom boom down.
Talia, whose body he sees on the ground.
I also love when people use cringe because they don't. Thank you, Dominic. Appreciate it. Oh man, people who use cringe because they want to be too cool for like being silly. If someone's silly, they're like, "Oh god, he's being so cringe." You sound like you're a fucking teenager out with your parent and you're like, "Mom, quit being so cringe." God.
Can't tell exactly what happened to it, possibly a throat slit or some other wound to the head, but whatever it is, she did. And Eric's... And Eric's not far behind as he stumbles into a masked assailant who grabs... And Eric's not far behind as he stumbles into a masked assailant who grabs him by the throat and...
Hell yeah, Andrew Smalls. Looking for the Magic is so great. Yeah, if you watch this movie, you'll hear it 1,000 times.
And raises a machete up for a powerful slash and an off-screen death that splatters blood all over the window. Assailant who grabs him by the throat and raises a machete...
Liz, I can't believe you did drunk Star Wars captioning. Like, that's crazy. That's so much.
Machete up for a powerful slash and an off-screen death that splatters blood all over the window.
I know, that's shocking, Liz. I can't believe you did that.
Aw, dude, you're messing up your own message. How's anyone supposed to read what it says now with all that extra blood everywhere? With the tone...
Bugs the Farmer, I upload every Friday. Welcome to the channel, by the way.
Setting introduction out of the way, now we can start meeting the real characters in this movie. Now we can start meeting the With the tone-setting introduction out of the way, now we can start meeting the real characters in this movie. The parents of the family are all...
There's no new content, says Victoria Walker. What the fuck are you talking about?
Aubrey and Paul. Aubrey and Paul. Aubrey is... Aubrey is played by Barbara Crampton, star of iconic horror films such as Reanimator and Chopping Mall, and she notices their neighbor Eric, the guy...
I heard he left his wife for some college...
guy from the opening is home. Notices their neighbor Eric, the guy from the opening, is home. Paul mentions Eric left his...
student. He might be living here full... college student. He might be living here full time now.
Thanks, Miguel, I guess.
his wife for a college student, so now that opening makes a little more sense. They're pulling...
I have not received the silver play button. They haven't even reached me yet to, like, send it to me. Which sucks. But I heard it takes a while, so I'm not surprised. I kind of just... I don't think about it. It'll be great when I finally get it, but... I'm not holding my breath. Not holding my breath.
Is played by Barbara Crampton, star of iconic horror films such as Reanimator and Chopping Mall, and she notices their neighbor Eric, the guy from the opening, is home. Paul mentions Eric left his wife for a college student, so now that opening makes a little more sense. They're pulling... They're pulling up to this bomb-ass vacation home to prepare a party celebrating their 35-year anniversary with their family. Although Paul knows...
try the
I'm
try
all
not to
fine for
edit
it, but you're
challenge.
serving Harry.
No, I would fail at that challenge, and then everyone would suffer because there wouldn't be any content.
That's funny.
Year anniversary with their family. Although Paul knows as the door is open when they get there. The first sign that something's amiss. Already on their way to the party is
Yeah, I liked Cult of Chucky. I don't know why so many people didn't.
already on their way to the party is Chris.
Yeah, I'll live stream Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. It only makes sense, you know?
Crispin, the middle son of the family, and his girlfriend.
Yeah, I guess. My dad retired from KPG last year and he got an insane sevens package.
Wait, KPG?
Oh, she's the best. I love her so much. Spinosaurus, thanks for taking note to add the live streams. Oh, yeah. I do have that note down. You got it, buddy. Thank you for reminding me live stream. Thanks for reminding me live stream. I'll upload the Spinosauruses for the patrons. No, thank you for reminding me, Spinosaurus.
Aaron, who's meeting his family for the first time. She's a little
My life was never my hand.
The defense on it?
It was just in marketing though. What? Is that a problem for you, babe? Having dinner with fascists?
No,
Fascists.
no.
Yeah, guys, hit up that Patreon if you want the bigger series. I don't do spiels anymore, you know? I don't do spiels. I feel like everyone's heard the spiel. I'll give a spiel. Hey guys. Because look at Jacoby Reaper is like Leatherface, kill count, Leatherface. So guys, anyone who wants me to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street or any other big series, I can't do that right now because right now I have a full-time job that I need to do to pay my bills, right? Bills have to get paid, and I have to work to do that. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't pay enough, especially with adult content, especially with my content. For instance, all of my Child's Play videos have been copyright claimed by Universal. I don't make a cent off of those. All that money, that ad money that you see goes to Universal on the Child's Play videos, so that sucks. But YouTube is an unreliable revenue source for a creator such as myself who has adult content and uses movie footage because, you know, that kind of shit can happen. So that means the only way that I could feasibly make enough from Dead Meat to pay for bills so that I wouldn't have to work is through my Patreon, which is a monthly subscription service. You can choose to contribute however much you want a month, even if it's only $1 a month. That'd be cool. If like however many, I don't know, man, what, 2%? If a very small fraction of my subscriber base just contributed a single $1 a month to me, that would be enough for me to leave my job and do Dead Meat full time. And once I do that, I'll be able to do more videos than one a week. I'll be able to do all the big series. I can't do the big series right now because before I write all the scripts and film all the videos, I watch all the movies, so I have a good feel for the franchise as a whole, and I don't have the time to watch 10 movies and then do all that stuff while I have to work full time and get a video out every week. So I can't do that right now until I leave my job. Please consider going to the Patreon that I'm sure my mods will link in a second. It's patreon.com/deadmeatjames. And consider just doing $1 a month, man. Also, if you do more than $1 a month, there are rewards. $5 a month gets you early releases. $10 a month get you like live stream hangouts and shit like that. Bigger amounts get you like movie reviews. And even if you're only $1 a month, you'll get to participate in polls and stuff and see little updates that I do. So please consider going to my Patreon and doing, even if it's just $1 a month, that'd be dope. Because once I have enough to leave my job, I will, and Dead Meat will be my full-time job, and you guys will get so much more content. Yeah, I do work very, very hard on this channel. Like, I took days off of work in order to get the Cult of Chucky kill count out 3 days after the movie was released. So please just keep that in mind when you're considering whether or not to join the Patreon family. Again, for as little as $1 a month if you want. Thank you. That's my spiel.
She's a little nervous because his family is super well off. Since Patriarch Paul
I want to make means there's gonna be some good booze at your place, though.
super well off. Patriarch Paul just retired from a big-time defense contract company. Well, cleaning off.
Yes.
While cleaning, Aubrey hears the
Thanks, Walking Dead for Life. I appreciate you supporting me on Patreon as well.
While cleaning, Aubrey hears a crash upstairs. She heads outside upstairs.
What, White Tiger? Jaden, what's up, man?
I'll take this with you, okay? Are you happy?
What up, Anthony?
Alright, you wait outside.
Oh, I see, Liz. Thanks. You have a cool job? Are you talking to me, Kyle Marcus? Because my job's okay. I'd rather have dead meat for my job,
She
though.
heads outside while Paul goes upstairs to check the crash upstairs. She heads outside while Paul goes upstairs to check on it. But it turns out
How did you put out Drunk Disney's then? What do you mean, Aaron?
on it, but it turns out it's just Crispin. Or is it just to check on it, but it turns out it's just Crispin. Or is it just Crispin?
Like once a week with This Is a Lot, but wasn't that a lot for you? Aaron, Drunk Disney's came out once a month. Drunk Disney's never came out once a week. And that's why I was able to do it, was because it was like spread out throughout a month, so I could like take it slower. It's not weird hearing my own voice. Spinosaurus, my dream job for right now, it's my dream job is making YouTube content. For like total dream job. I don't know. I'd love to have a show like The Daily Show. It used to be working for The Daily Show, but that was with Jon Stewart, and now that he's not there, that's less of a dream job. So I guess it would be having a like comedy news show.
Crispin. Or is it just Crispin? Since it
Honestly, I watched only like a couple episodes with Trevor Noah, and then I don't have time to watch TV anymore, so I never followed through. I didn't like him back then when he started. I'm sure he's had to have gotten better, because I think he was pretty rough back when he started, but it just seemed weird that like a guy who wasn't an American, like who was a like because he's English, right? it seemed weird that he was commenting on American politics, whereas Jon Stewart felt very like it was personal to him. Since a door creaks open after he and Paul go back downstairs. Aaron Crispin. Since a door creaks open after he and Paul go back. They're South African. I'm sorry. You're right. But yeah, it just felt like, at least in the early episodes that I watched, it felt like the writers were still writing for Jon Stewart. So half the times when Trevor Noah would try to do like a Jon Stewart type thing and be like really goofy, it didn't play well. And then as far as his like commentary, it didn't feel as passionate or as real. And again, I'm sure that's changed a lot. He's been at it for a while now, so I'm sure it's a lot better now. But Erin makes her introduction.
You okay? That's pretty real. It's not here. Come on in. We'll be there in a minute.
Stairs. Erin makes her introduction to the parents, and Aubrey apologizes for introduction. What is this face reveal shit? Anyone who says a face reveal gets timed out. That's a new rule because it's dumb. I don't know what it is, but it's dumb. I don't like it because I don't know what it is, and it's dumb then. That means it's dumb. So fuck face reveal thing. Shut up. Shut up about it. I don't care. Shut up.
Crispin and I looked in every room on the second floor. There's nobody there.
This thing I wrote in the script doesn't make sense. Erin makes her introduction to the parents.
No, I'm not. You must be Aaron.
Aubrey apologizes for freaking out. Erin
Yes.
To meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's okay.
Erin thinks it's just fine. Paul
We'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, Keon, me too. Now, Erin thinks it's just fine. Paul seems visibly annoyed by both his parents. Dude, your mom's Barbara Crampton. That's freaking dope. He also doesn't seem too thrilled.
Hey. Your folks seem cool. I mean, for people with money, you're lucky.
Yeah, I do remember meeting Markiplier. He probably doesn't remember meeting me, though. It's a dumb meme. I don't care if it's a meme. You'll get timed out if you do it. It's stupid. You know what else is a meme? Logan Paul. And anyone who mentions, or I don't want to say anyone who mentions him and make it sound like a fucking authoritarian thing, but like, don't be, I don't care. I don't care about Logan Paul. You'll get timed out if you start going all fucking low gang or whatever the fuck people say about that shit. Fuck it. Yo, my house, my rules. My house, my rules. Thanks, idiotic Deadpool. Kate, I don't know what my favorite video game is. I don't have time for video games no more. Gage, is that true? You're on the content creators list on the Friday the 13th the game website. Is that true, or are you just fucking pulling my leg, dog? Let's see. What's wrong with Logan Paul? He's a piece of shit, garbage human being, if, you know. Friday the 13th, the game. Content creators. What's that mean? I bet you're fucking lying to me. Oh, shut up. No, stop it. Wow, that dude has 1 million subs. Aw, that's cool. That's a fun little. All right, shh, 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 shh. Oh, it's good. That's good animation. That's high quality work. Oh, look at him playing.
Eu tô achando que deve ter coisa lá na casa do bar.
Okay. That's not for me. Content creators. What? What? Look, it's me. What? Jason's specialty kills? What's that mean? Specialty kills? What? Cool. Hey, look, it's me. But do these links go directly to the video?
Friday the 13th series is regarded as one of the most important franchises in horror cinema. So why did it take so long for it to...
Okay, that voice took me back. Well, these links are to videos, though. Oh, no, that's to a channel. Okay, got it. I understand. Cool, look, it's me. Huh, I should make more, Oh, I gotta do those supercut videos that, I think only one person, no, 2 people emailed me with highlights from my, live streams. If you guys want to just sit there and watch my gaming live streams and tell me, moments that you think would go good in a highlights reel and email me at deadmeatjames@gmail.com. That would be cool if you did that, because as soon as I get a little bit of time, I'm going to make that video. And who's done that so I can thank them? I think Nathan Smith and Jackson Spiner, I think, were the ones who hooked me up. I think it was them. But they went through and gave me some moments, but it'd be great to have more stuff to work with. Also, Andrew Maxon and Hope Bingham joined the Patreon family during this live stream. Thanks a lot, Andrew and Hope. Really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot to me that you heeded my spiel and joined it.
He also doesn't seem too thrilled about his brothers and sisters.
Been a long time since we've all been together, so.
That's freaking dope. He also doesn't seem too thrilled about his brothers and sister coming the next day. Clearly, this family's a bit dysfunctional. And to add to their problem,
Butt batteries. That's from Outlast. I'll make I'll make different highlights for different I'll make different highlights for different games. The butt battery montage. Welcome to our murder party. What's your question, MS Football? Can't answer them all. I'm sorry, dog. But I just must have missed it. What is it?
and to add to their problem, you've got an outsider looking in, as this peeping wolf proves when he creeps on Crampton taking some midnight pills in the kitchen. Wolf proves when he creeps on Crampton taking midnight pills in the kitchen. You've got an outsider looking in, as this peep.
Let's see. When YouTube's my full-time job, what horror series will I do? I'm going to let my patrons vote on it and decide, because that's my thanks for them being a patron. That includes $1 patrons, so if you want to help vote on that, get in on that. Do it. We're all killing fish together.
You've got an outsider looking in, as this peeping wolf proves when he...
Deadass, love your channel. Big shout out. I don't watch sports. My Gmail is deadmeatjames@gmail.com. Oh yeah, when I kept reloading the batteries by accident.
Creeps on Crampton.
Oh, what are my 5 favorite horror movies? I don't know, man. The Thing.
And some midnight pills in the kitchen. The next morning.
What do you need, Friday the 13th Squad?
The next morning, Crispin comes down. The next morning, Crispin comes downstairs to find it.
I'll make a ranking of the Chucky movies when I have the time, which is probably be when this is my job. Sorry, guys. I can't. I would love to make one, but I don't have the time to do that. I forget what did I do with the ranking video for Friday the 13th? Is that what I think I used my 4th of July weekend to do that, right? I think that was like I used a holiday weekend to do that. That was the only way that I was able to get like an extra video out like that. Yeah.
The next morning, Crispin comes downstairs to find and Eric chatting with the oldest brother Drake and his wife Kelly. Drake has oldest brother Drake and his wife Kelly. Drake has classic douchey older.
I have watched Stranger Things. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Dweeb Elephant.
Morning.
Oh yeah, I've done Trivia Murder Party a bunch, Kristen. It's a lot of fun. I did it with my $10 patrons a few months ago.
Drake has classic douchey older brother traits, wrestling with Crispin and calling him fat. When Aaron asked,
Don't kiss my wife. It's weird. Thank you. Gross. Thank you. Gross. Sick. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't mean he's fat.
No, it means beautiful.
All the fat on him means he's fat.
and calling him fat. When Aaron has classic douchey older brother traits, wrestling with Crispin and brother traits, wrestling with Crispin and calling him fat. When Aaron asked Aubrey if
Is there a Saw video game? What? Is The Exorcist show worth watching? Yes, do it. Watch that fucking show, please. It's so good. It's so good, and the season 2 premiere had abysmal ratings, guys. It will probably get the fuck canceled out of it, and it was real bad. The ratings. The show, the episode was great. Unfortunately, the show. Are the kills any good? Yeah, they're fucking great, dude. That show is gory as fuck. Please watch The Exorcist on Fox. It's not because I have worked on it. Like, I don't work on the show. My job is safe regardless of whether or not that show gets canceled. It doesn't affect my employment at all. I'm saying watch it because it's a good thing. It's a quality thing that needs people. And yeah, I will fucking cover it once I start to cover TV shows because it's fucking great, guys. It's so good. Please watch it. I don't want it to be canceled. It's not my favorite show. Like, why does everything have to be favorites and ranked and superlatives? I just really like the show. It's great.
Don't go just by his face. Not fat.
Yeah, I understand being skeptical about a show based on a movie like that, but
when Aaron asked
please watch it. It's so good. It's so crazy.
when Aaron asks Aubrey if she needs help with anything, Aubrey sends her to the needs help with anything.
The Scream TV show is a lot of fun too. I like that one too.
Go over to the neighbor's house and see if he has some.
Aubrey sends her to the neighbors for milk while she's gone.
Thanks, Hunter Patrick Lindsay. Thanks for reading that and stopping yourself. Thank you, Joseph Fowler.
Milk while she's gone.
Yeah, they're rebooting the MTV Scream thing. Oh, hey, guys. Chelsea finished with the work that she was doing, and I just wanted to edit while she was doing that because now we're going to go watch the Season 3 finale of Are You the One? Because we've been watching Season 3, and it's so much better than the current season. It sucks how much the current season sucks. I'm sure no one who is in this chat cares about the MTV reality dating show Are You the One? But if you do, know that Chelsea and I are a big fan and that we love seasons 4 and 5 was pretty good. 3 is great, but current season 6 is a little bit of a downer just because Ryan Devlin was the best host and he's gone, and the format and pacing is so off. I have such good bad taste. It's a great bad show to watch. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I've watched Survivor. I'm super into that too. MSU won. Boo. I don't care. Yeah, I love It Follows. I did a review of It Follows for my patrons, and I just gushed over it for like 25 minutes. Just fucking like, oh, I love this movie. It was filmed where Chelsea grew up, so it's really cool. All right, guys, I am leaving. I don't know if I'll be back tonight. I think it'll probably be back. Don't get me started on Lost. Do not get me started on Lost. I doubt I'll be back tonight because I just have to like get this fucking work done. I'm very behind. I have to film this tomorrow, and obviously I still have. So fuck me. I'm fucked. Okay, so yeah, I won't be back tonight. But thank you. Happy anniversary to me. Thanks for joining for the happy anniversary editing live stream. Cool. Love you guys. I'll see you around, and be good people.